What's up, y'all? I'm Carrie.
And I'm Dee Dee.
And this is the Carrie and Dee Dee Show.
What's up, people?
So, let's get right into it.
Yes.
On the RTA bus, I think it was 2-3 days ago, there was a girl got on the bus in Cleveland, got on the bus, and I guess her and the bus driver were going back and forth. I used to ride the bus a long time ago. I know how that can be. Typically, people are friendly and they just do that, but that's New Orleans stuff. You know, you talk crazy to each other. Well, this girl and this man were talking crazy to each other. Next thing you know, the camera's in the way. I mean, the person is in the way of the camera, but it shows that she kind of pushed the bus driver. She put her hands on him.
Well, they were arguing for quite some time. I don't know how they started to argue or how it transpired, but they were arguing and going back and forth, and then she did push him and then he got up out of the chair and said, "Yo, you're going to jail now." I'm thinking, like in New Orleans, when they say you're going to jail now, they're going to call the police. Because she pushed him, and now, Yeah, now it's gotten aggressive. But he said to go in the jail thing, and then he turns around and uppercuts her. I mean, he knocked her ass down. Now, I'm not saying this shit to be funny. I'm just saying what happened. He knocked her ass down and then threw her ass out of the bus. Somehow she got back on the bus, and I guess she said, "You fucked me up." She probably felt bad because she didn't think when she pushed him that he was gonna. And then he get up saying, "You going to jail?" She just standing there like she didn't. You could tell she didn't think that he was gonna do that. Yeah, obviously. He uppercuts this girl, but then after that, when she got back, you notice he had his hand around her throat like he was choking her. Yeah. Now this is my thing. I don't know if she should have got punched the piss out of and choked like that, because I'm not that kind of dude. But I'm not sure. Like that? I'm not sure she should have hit him or pushed him or touched his person. On him. She shouldn't have touched him. Because as long as it was verbal, it looked like they were gonna pull off and just talk shit to the rest till she got off her stop. But somehow it turned into an altercation. No, somehow, he turned around and uppercut this girl. It was, when I first saw it, I was shocked. I couldn't believe that he would. And then he hit her the way he hit her. He didn't grab her. He uppercut her and knocked her down. And then it's like, oh my God, he could have. I don't know how to react because this is 2012. Yeah. You don't really see that kind of thing going on. It's not the 90s. He wasn't thinking about his job. I didn't think he would hit her because, he the bus driver. He don't want to lose his job or nothing like that. He would just be like, "Look, get off my bus," or because she touched you. Yeah, I'm going to call the police, whatever, she going to go and it's over, but... He punched the piss out of her. Yeah, he did. Then proceeded to push her off the bus. And then she got on the bus again, he choked her. And then he said, when someone said, "That's a female," he said, "Well, if she's going to act like a man, then I'm going to handle her like a man." Now, that statement alone let me know that he was born anywhere from 1935 to 1960-something. Because those comments come from that kind of era. But I don't know if it was wrong. Well, I know it was wrong for him to hit her, but I don't know. But it was wrong for her to put her hands on him, too. Yeah, it's like, the only thing that separates this is that she's a girl. She's a girl. And because if it was a man, and he uppercut that man, it would be like, "Oh, well, it's just a fight." Normal man-on-man fight. But that's the first thing everybody said, that's a girl. So what makes me think, y'all men, y'all have to... basically take a lot of bullshit and let a woman just do anything they want to do to you, and you're just supposed to take it. Right, because the police will come and take you off automatically and leave them there. And that's what I always say. A man is a bad dog behind a fence. And you know what happens if you keep taunting that dog, it's gonna find a way out of that fence, and it's gonna wreak havoc. And I think a lot of times because of our laws now that people forget that you're not talking to a child, you're talking to a grown person. Yeah. Male or female. Because I believe both people are behind a fence. And because of our laws, we think that, oh yeah, he's just going to stay behind the fence. He ain't going to do nothing. See, that's what I'm thinking. That's a perfect analogy for that, because she just stood there. If she thought when she pushed him, if anything, she ran off the bus. Said, "I pushed his ass, whatever, and I'm gone." She stood there like she didn't think he was going to do anything, and then she wasn't prepared for that. Right. Nobody was prepared for that. I don't think nobody on the bus, because normally when you see somebody get hit, everybody laughs. This one, it was a strange pause, like,
did this shit just go down? Mm-hmm. Did this shit just happen? Right. Because that's how I felt when I first saw it. I'm like,
yeah, it was totally unexpected. I didn't think that man was gonna uppercut that girl like that and hit her like that on the ground. But like I said, I'm not trying to justify him hitting her like that, but I can't justify her putting her hands on him first.
I'll call them all them niggas and bitches.
But they was going back and forth with each other with the cussing and bitches and all that.
I don't think he called her a bitch as much as he said, your face look like it's been sliced up.
Well, whatever, the talk, that's just talking. Yeah. As long as you're going back and forth with that, but then when she put her hands on him, then you get what you get. Cause you don't know you don't know what a person is gonna do. Don't touch somebody. Don't hit unless you
gotta know who you fucking with in this.
You really do, and if you don't know and you don't want that kind of drama, don't start that.
Don't assume about nobody because he might not look like a beater, but punched the piss out of you and he didn't care about his job.
He didn't care. He didn't care not one bit. He straight could have went to jail for assault the way he threw her off that bus, and then he was going. Shit, if nobody was there, he probably would have choked her ass out.
Yeah, he probably killed her.
I'm just saying, like, we're not condoning that, violence, but what I'm saying is, you can't always start something and expect that the other person is just going to walk off and because you're a female. As women, you can't always expect that people are going to just walk off. Some people, you can't think that, he ain't gonna touch me because he don't want to lose his job, or you can't expect that they're gonna just do the right thing. Some people go off. You don't know a person's temper. You don't know what their background. You don't know if they're crazy.
And then you can't just be walking around going ham on everybody.
Just
sometimes you gotta just. If, I don't know how it started. See, if you had a little bit more video, if it was like you ain't got enough money for the bus or something
and
like that.
And he's a bus driver, so I'm trying to figure out, if he started it, he's out of line for doing that. You just drive the bus, but then when you driving that bus, a lot of crazy people get on the bus and talk to the bus driver stupid. A lot of times too. A lot of people get on the bus and just feel they can say whatever. But regardless, I saw her push him first. So when you pushed him first, then you open up,
door for which if he was not. See, that's the thing. You don't know who you're fucking with. Don't do it. Because if he was thinking on his job and all that shit and it hadn't escalated in his mind, maybe he was all right, you just get off the bus.
But see,
he wasn't thinking. So he uppercutted her because he really said, y'all forgive me, because I don't want this to seem like this because the comments are gonna be wild.
No, it's like she should have never pushed that.
But man. He said you was going to jail.
He could, but then maybe he was gonna be like, you gonna go to jail. Then he thought this bitch pushed me. Bam! Like maybe that's what he thought. I'm not in his head. I don't know what he was thinking, but it looked like maybe he was gonna let it go, but then he changed his mind and say fuck it. So. I don't know. So I just think she should. If she would have never pushed him, it probably would have even went that far. You know what I'm saying? So, but I was totally shocked. I couldn't believe this man uppercut that girl like that. I mean, really, like if she was a SmackDown, in the SmackDown
He hit
race.
her like she was a man. I mean, he really hit her and knocked her off her feet.
And then he was trying to get her some more. It's like, oh my God, and she was hurtful. Thing. She thought her daddy and her boy, her man gonna get him. It's like, really, all this could have been avoided. Like,
I don't know.
Well, she was talking some hard shit though. Yeah. She was talking hard. She was talking like, bitch, I'll beat your ass. Like, like she gangster. Like, she was talking hard. When you watch the video, which we got a link, down below, so go check it out. But yeah, she was talking hard. Like, she could handle herself. And she wasn't prepared for that.
She wasn't prepared for him to
No, I'm like, if you're going to talk like that, you better have a weapon or something. I'm just saying. To really, be like, bitch, come on.
I felt bad that he hit her like that. Because,
I did.
I mean, he really hit her with all his might. And he knocked her down.
I don't think I ever seen nobody uppercut nobody like that on TV.
Yeah, on video. A real one, not a fake one, now. But a real, uppercut.
He went deep and came up and
it was like the video game, uppercut.
And she was down.
And she was on the ground.
I wonder if he watched that. Oh Lord, this is a mess, baby.
Don't send us no bad comments.
Baby, I don't care. She shouldn't have touched that man, but poor thing, I feel bad for her.
I didn't want her to get hit like that. I thought he probably pushed her off the bus.
That was a woman, but girl, you don't know if this bus driver was crazy or not. And apparently something might be a little wrong.
He's a beater. He's probably beating everybody at his house.
He walked up like and you know what? He distracted her by saying, "You going to jail," so she got at ease. And soon as he said that, bam, it was all over.
Like, fuck the police. Let's do this.
I think he wasn't even worried about that. He wasn't thinking about that. Well, it's some crazy shit out here. Like every day you see crazy stuff.
Yeah, I'm a little sad for her, but you know what?
But I mean, she got up fast. She was like, "You messed me up." Well, you should have never hit him. Don't push them. Then that wouldn't have happened.
Y'all forgive me. But she making this shit funny.
I'm not making. I'm saying don't push. I'm not. Look. If I argue with some. Look. If I'm gonna start some shit, I gotta finish it. Mm-hmm. You know. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna go and hit somebody first. Now, if you touch me first, then I have to defend myself. I wonder
what possessed her to push that man.
Because she said she could beat his ass and stuff. She was talking some hard shit. It's like, don't talk. How they say? Don't
talk no shit. Don't beat no shit. Hey motherfucker. Yeah, that was.
Or don't what they said? Don't write no checks that you can't cash or some shit like that.
Yeah, don't write them checks.
Don't act like you so bad, and then when you come in like that, you gotta expect the unexpected. You gotta expect, okay, he might come out, he might come at, so I'm gonna be prepared. She wasn't prepared
she seemed
at all.
Kind of young in her verbiage.
She wasn't prepared.
So I'm thinking that she's thinking this old ass
man. This old man, yeah,
is like these young boys.
That's why she stood there and talked to him for so long. Yeah. Because she thought he was really about younger, like a gangster like dude who really would just like pop her or something. She wouldn't have been talking all that. Mm-mm. But she thought this old, bus driver, he ain't gonna do shit. And she talked.
He probably got a wife and kids and grandkids.
She was caught off guard, poor thing, and she got really uppercut. I wonder if her face is like something wrong, huh? Something gonna be hurting. Yeah. Because damn, he went deep and hit her, but
and she was lifted off the ground. Just watch that part where she was lifted off the ground, and then
it happened so fast.
And then he kept attacking her like
he looked like he lost it. Yeah. He lost it. But I wonder if he's going to go to jail for that. But the video shows she hit him first. I wonder if that has any bearing. Because if she wouldn't have done, you never know. You never know. Because it's funny with men. It's like you push this man first, then he gets up and uppercut you. And then he probably could go to jail for assault. But it just could have been avoided. And it's just crazy. Everybody was sitting there laughing while they going back and forth. Not when that happened. Because when you see somebody get uppercut right in person, you do feel bad for the person because you're like, oh, I hope I don't want her to be hurt, I don't want her to be hurt, but this could have been avoided, like.
Yeah, basically, pay your fare, get on the bus,
and just
and sit your ass down.
All this stuff alone, like really, just leave it alone. Like it's not worth it.
Which when I used to catch the bus because I had a car, I just liked the whole conversation on the bus. There's a lot of shit going on, people talking all kind of shit, and I like to hear people talking. But anyway. Forgive me if I laugh too hard, because a little bit, I ain't gonna lie, if you watch it, it's a little funny. But it's sad too, because it could have not happened like that.
Yeah, she didn't have to get hit like that.
No, he didn't have to bust her ass or nothing.
But she didn't have to put her hands on him either.
Right. So y'all have a good one.
Peace. Bye.